let's jump into the franchise of the week. Franchise of the week is a company called AireServ. Lo and behold, this is also a neighborly company. And of course, they are in the heating and air conditioning space. It's an HVAC company. They started in Texas in 1992. They also began franchising in 1992, which is interesting. Parent company is Neighborly, aka Dwyer Franchising. And they have 197 franchise units. Franchise fee is 45 grand. The royalty starts at 7% and decreases all the way down to 5% depending upon as your revenue increases. The national marketing fee is 2%. The investment range to get this bad boy up and running is between $107,000 to $253,000. For those of you who aren't familiar with the way that franchise funding works, a lot of people will get an SBA loan and put down 20%. So between 20 and 50 grand. There's also other ways to fund it as well. We have a ton of videos on funding, by the way. So if you want access to some of those videos where we break down all the different ways you can fund a franchise, I even made a video recently about how to buy a franchise if you don't have any money. So just let us know in the chat or something if you want the links to those videos. The franchise term is 10 years. And all the numbers that are below are based on the FDD released on April 1st, 2024, which was amended July 1st, 2024. As we discussed, AireServ franchisees install, maintain, repair residential and commercial heating, air conditioning, all the good stuff. Okay, you don't need, in case you're wondering, you don't need any HVAC experience to become a franchise owner with this brand. Actually, if you probably have HVAC experience or you've been a tech or something, a lot of the times those sort of people don't make the best owners because they want to be the person that does the work. And in order to grow, an incredible business, it's not going to happen by you going out there being the one doing the tech, doing the work. So the best business owners are great at sales, marketing, recruiting, and developing a team, right? So, and it says it right here. Our team completes this. So a lot of times we're on the same page. So you just need to be able to follow and execute a marketing plan, encourage and mentor your employees, and stay involved in your community. Let's dive into the sales, right? So we were talking about $5.6 million in sales in the title of this video. So you can see right here, it shows the top 10% of franchisees. Average gross sales were $5.6 million, with the highest franchisee doing $15.9 million. That is crazy. And the lowest doing $3 million. Okay, what this doesn't show is how many territories those owners have. Because it says franchise businesses. So what I'm not clear on, dang it, I'd have to look at the fine print in the FTD. I don't know how they define franchise businesses, if they mean one territory or if that means franchise businesses in terms of it could be 2, 3, 4 territories by the same owner. So that's a question mark there, by the way. And we are always transparent with all of the numbers that are accessible for us, right? So we catch your attention with the big sales number because that's always really interesting, but we share all of them with you. So let's look down at the average here. The average sales is 1.49 million system-wide. The lowest sales, $178. So don't be that guy, all right? The bottom 10%, average sales, $38,000. That is not good. Fourth quartile, average sales, $141,000. Third quartile, $654,000 average sales. Second quartile, $1.4 million. First quartile, $3.7 million in sales. So I think some pretty strong numbers overall. And just shows, hey, look, I mean, there are 86 people between the first and second quartile, right? So it's like, if they can do it, could you do it? Maybe. Maybe. Benefits for the franchisee. You get discounts on equipment and you get rebates. More okay, got it. Interesting. More than any other neighborly brand. I think that makes sense because this probably has the most expensive equipment. Actually, we had some people over a couple weeks ago um, that are that used to go to school with our kids, and one couple was talking about how they had to replace their AC unit, and it was like 15 grand. And the first quote they got was like 30 grand or something crazy. So makes sense that the rebates would be higher when you're, if you're replacing someone's whole system, that it could, in theory be the price of a car, which is wild. But hey, so if you're looking for a potentially a high ticket business, obviously a lot of the work you're going to do is probably going to be repair. Curious what the breakdown in revenue is in terms of sales and service, but probably a mix, right? So, and by the way, just a friendly reminder, if you're interested in seeing if this franchise is available in your area, go to franchiseempire.com/check territory. Okay, it's a stable industry, right? If someone has a problem with their HVAC unit, they're probably not going to try to do it on their own. They're going to call someone to fix the issue. No matter what is happening in the economy, if it, we live in Florida, if it's summertime and your AC is out, you are calling someone to get it fixed. And no matter how much the bill is, you are going to pay because it's pretty torturous. So, and I'm sure same thing in colder markets if it's cold and your heat's not working, right? So this business is a need and not a want. You can start from home. So similar to the other home services business, you can run through your technician's vehicle. You will need an office, but it's not required on day one. It's part of the Neighborly system, so you can get referrals from the other Neighborly brands within the portfolio. You also have the opportunity to purchase resales or new complementary franchises and potentially have a customer base right away. And look, this business has a proven track record. It's been around for over 30 years. A lot of people will recognize the brand name, and the corporate franchisor knows how to enter the market with strategic advertising. All right. So if you want to see if this franchise is available in your area, you will go to franchiseempire.com/check territory. It says get started for free. You'll enter your zip code, you'll answer a couple other questions, and if you meet the financial qualifications, you'll be able to set up a free call with our team so that they can check and see if that is available in your market, as well as what other franchises might be available in your market.